Where those Lonzo ball haters at, man? We back. Your boy CJ Goodfellow with the Boston Clinic of More. Talking some NBA real quick, man. And, I'm a Laker fan. Also a hometown Piston fan. I just, always liked the Lakers for a long time. Other than Shaq and Kobe era, they were just dominant as hell. But, Magic Johnson was one of my favorite players. He from Lansing, Michigan. And not a Michigan State fan like that, but I respect Magic, man, what he did, on the court and what he did with his money off the court. Where it's like a 75% failure rate for guys going broke in sports. But Lonzo is balling. You got guys like Stephen Fake Smith and these guys out here, prematurely saying this guy is a bust because of the hatred for his daddy. They don't like what his daddy doing. And, that just shows you how people can't separate emotion from, what fact. This guy was averaging almost 11 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and like 2 steals. How is that a failure rate? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of pressure on him being a point guard. He's a true point guard. And, for the newer generation, I ain't mad at y'all. But for the old generation, they know that you don't have to score the ball and put the ball in the hole to be effective. And now it's all about, how many points you scored. You see Damian Lillard killing it every night. You see Russell Westbrook killing it every night. You see all these point guards and killing it every night. But are they title contenders? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This kid does it on both sides of the floor. Rebounds, does the dirty work. And he's a pure point guard. He's a pure point guard. Not many people can say they're a pure point guard. It's only a handful of those guys left. The leader of the new school being John Wall. And that's how the position is supposed to be played. People are in a culture shock. Oh, he can't do this. He don't score. A point guard primary role is not to score. Chauncey Billups was taught that by Larry Brown. He revived his career. That ain't you score when you have to score. You pick your spots to score, but primary a job title for a point guard is to facilitate the offense, to be the leader on the court, to be the voice on the court. That's your job. People worried about his shot. He can shoot the ball. We've seen that in college. He can shoot the rock. It's just getting his shot off at this game speed and how awkward it is. He's going to make adjustments. He's making adjustments now. For people who's talking about, he making a rap album and he on the lip sync thing with LL Cool J and all of this stuff. I feel you. I really do. But guess what? He been working because you tell he's got better. Even if it's just mental work. And shout out to Luke Walton. We killed him a little bit in Laker Nation, but he's weathering the storm while he got the culture pedigree he got. And Lonzo and Isaiah Thomas, they working. They looking good. You forget Lonzo Ball 6'6", 6'7". So they can play together. And he makes everybody better. And that's the number 1 or 2 factors in being a point guard. People say, well, Westbrook get 13, 14 assists a night. That don't necessarily mean you're making somebody better. You giving them the ball when they need the ball. You putting them in a position when they need the ball, or to be successful. And that's what Lonzo Ball does. Westbrook doesn't make his teammates better. All his assists is on his ball dominant, his ball dominant self. He don't have the feel that Lonzo Ball has for a point guard because Russell Westbrook ain't a real point guard. He ain't a true point. People say, well, the game is changing. The game can change, but guess what? The success formula doesn't change. What about Golden State? The difference is with Golden State is they have team ball movement. None of those guys are selfish. So when you can move the ball in a system like that, just like how the Spurs move the ball, how they do, you can have you successful. That's like a team. That's like a real oil machine. That's like a team point guard play. Everybody is not afraid to make the next pass and not afraid to, do what they got to do to make the offense work. But when you get these other teams that, dribble, 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 I dictate. I pass to you when I feel comfortable. No. And Lonzo's feel for the ball is rare. And in case some kid don't want to see the comparison, but it's there. It's there. Lonzo is learning to be aggressive. It's different from when you coming in just scoring 20, 30 points a game. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Ben Simmons got a red shirt year. He got the feel for the game and break down tape. Don't underrate mental aspect of basketball and getting your mental reps. Lonzo is learning that now. You know, he learning that, and it's starting to come together. He gonna be big time, man. He gonna be big time. You know, guy coming in averaging 11, 7, and 7, and getting 2 steals a game. He good on the defensive side of the ball as well. So, you know, I never panicked on him. Like, how can you give up a guy on his rookie year that's averaging 11, 7, and 7? You know, he's just gonna get better. And, you know, it's just finding his way with the Lakers. That's a young team. You know, you got to remember, it ain't no veteran point guard over there since Isaiah Thomas got there. It wasn't no veteran to show Lonzo how to get where he got to get. Jordan Clarkson, he a baby as well. You know. So he's pretty much learning this on the go. You know, Lonzo is learning this on the go. And he going to be big time, man. I hate the people just putting that energy and that bad vibe that they got for his pops on him. You know, and through all the pressure, he's continuing to produce. He's getting better through the pressure. Anybody that can deal with that pressure coming into the league and be unflappable and not waver, especially versus the first game versus Patrick Beverly. You know how many young guys at 19 years old would have milled it in and just went into under a rock and hid? You know, Lonzo didn't hide. He got better. And like I told you guys, this pressure that they putting on Lonzo, it ain't nothing different than what his pops been putting on him for his whole life. It's no pressure like pops pressure. You know, and he's showing that. He really is. And a lot of people, they don't understand the real, you know, truth of being a point guard. The true meaning ain't to go out there and get 20, 30 points and do whatever you got to do to win. The true meaning is to make everybody on the team better. Facilitate, be the voice, offense and defense. Get guys in position to win. Know when to get the hot guy the ball. You know how to make it easy on your teammates. And that's what Lonzo does to the T. You know, I did a video, a couple months ago saying don't worry about it. You don't have to. This kid is going to learn to pick and choose, you know, when he needs to attack, when he needs to take over, when he needs to do that, when to give Brandon Ingram the ball and all this. He there for the long haul. And y'all wonder why it's called Magic need to trade him. He'll be a damn fool to trade him because there ain't a lot of Lonzo balls walking out there. It ain't. And, you know, it ain't a lot of Lonzos walking out there. And they need to build between him and Kyle Kuzma and get that team together. And Lonzo is going to be, he going to be an all-star. You know, he might even be up for some MVPs, you know, because the way he feels the stat sheet. But, you know, it is what it is. We out.